Hey everybody, it's Tiffany and Arlen the Patio Gardeners. And Tiffany, we used to call ourselves the Patio Gardeners because we were growing on a patio in the city of Chicago, but now we have a house and a backyard and an actual garden plot. What do you think? Should we keep the name?
Sure.
Okay. All right, what do we have growing? We just planted today. We can show what we have here.
So this one is, what is this? This is a crookneck summer squash.
Yep, so we've gotten some seedlings from a local nursery. And we're also growing some things from actual seed. So we've got some lettuce here. We've got some dill here. And then we have a couple different types of tomato plants here. That is a purple bell pepper.
This is maybe a San Marzano. We're not sure because the nursery mixed up some of the tags.
So they gave us this and they said, we think this is the one you ordered at San Marzano, and then, but it might also be something else.
And these are sun gold.
So they'll be sort of a yellowish color and kind of smaller tomatoes. And then over here in the second of 4 beds, what do we have at the end?
This is supposed to be a beefsteak tomato, but it might be a San Marzano.
Right, so we don't know which one. So they gave us an extra tomato and they said, one of these is the one you wanted, a San Marzano.
We'll see.
And then in the center here, we have a couple cucumber plants here.
Those on the far are Japanese cucumbers, and then these are, I believe, bush cucumbers.
Yeah. Yep. And then we have some basil that we've planted from seed there. And then here we have zucchini. You can tell that we have the zucchini and the squash kind of by themselves because they're going to take up a lot of space at the end of these beds. And then the third of 4 here.
So this one we're doing some somewhat new. We're going to try doing carrots in the ground.
New to us,
We
yeah.
did not have a lot of success doing them in containers, so we got this cool kaleidoscope blend to try.
Should be a bunch of different colored carrots, hopefully. So we've got a couple rows of that, as well as some, we're going to have some radishes here. So carrots on one side, radishes on the other from seed. And then here we have a couple different types of eggplant.
That's
Hansel eggplant, okay, whatever that is, we'll try it out. And the other side is...
Anina?
Sure, let's go with that. And then finally on the end here, we've got another tomato plant and some cilantro. This is a heirloom tomato. I think it'll be green, perhaps. And then...
It's a German green.
German green, okay. In the far bed, we have another tomato plant. We have along the edge here in the back is some sorrel, leafy greens. We've got some chard in the center there. Along here we've planted from seed a row of spinach. And then Tiffany, what do we have growing at the end of this second half of this final bed?
This is going to be an experiment, but this entire half of the bed is all asparagus.
Asparagus, yeah, we have 2 different types of asparagus here. Maybe you could lift those up, the boxes that they came in. We've got Pacific purple asparagus and Mary Washington, just the normal green asparagus. So that should be a lot of fun. These we will not be able to harvest this year. They will hopefully come up this year, but next year and the year after that, they're perennials. They keep coming back. Will really be the time that we'll be harvesting. We think these might even last perhaps 10 or 13 years. But we'll see if they work. We're a little curious because we've never tried to grow anything quite like that. And then what do we have growing in this last, we have some mint growing in this container, but what is this large container here?
This is another experiment. This is Victoria rhubarb.
Yeah, so this is another, there's a single rhubarb that's planted in the center of this very large pot. We're not sure how well this is going to work, but we're going to try it out. This is another one where it will hopefully come up this year, but we will not be harvesting it this year. So perhaps the year after that, we'll be able to get some rhubarb from it. It's in a pot for a couple different reasons, but one is because it is a perennial and it comes back. We're going to probably put this in the garage over winter. So that's what we have growing. Let us know what you're growing this year in the comments, and feel free to subscribe for future updates. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.